What up? What up? It's cold chilling. Where all my real ones at? Keeping it real. Take a few minutes. Thought I'd just jump on real quick. See what's up. See what's up on another rainy day, man. It's pretty crazy. I think it was the same time too. It was raining the same time last week. We got like 5 days of break of sunshine and go back to freaking the rain. It's pretty crazy. So what's up, family? Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh.
We got to the hostage rescue.
Hostage rescue.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh,
Another hostage rescue. Nick Salas, what's up, my dog? How you doing? Faith Ford, how you doing? Thanks for tapping in. How you guys doing, man? I know Nick Salas, you
I might
feeling the
have
weather right up
put
north right
some.
now? Just came down this way. We're just right here. I heard New York's it's beautiful right now. It's sunshine and
I'm getting
rain.
a strong cookie first.
It's gonna be a bright. So I tap in for a few minutes, man. See how the family's doing. See where all the real ones, how everybody's doing right now. Just chilling. Just made some.
Yeah, I was waiting on you.
My primo made some pizza breads, man. It's bomb. You know, everything he makes is
Are
delicious.
you ready?
Just having some fun, man. Spending some time with the family right here, just kicking back. Big old shout out to Snoops 1 3 2 1.
Oh,
Earlier, we're just kicking back, just chilling on his live, man.
oh,
So just right here, just chilling, man. My cousin's just playing some Black Ops Modern Warfare. And we just
I
enjoying the
did add a
rain, man.
shopping ticket.
What you guys up to on a Tuesday? Drunken Chef, what's up, man? Thanks for tapping in. Yeah, we are getting hit hard with rain right
Wow.
now, windy as heck. Wow, lake's ready to overflow. Man, that's what I heard. That's what it's pretty crazy, man. And it's just like I said, in a matter of like an hour or two, it's gonna come out this
Well,
way.
I think it's mine, so
It's
as
pretty
long as I
crazy,
finish it,
man.
I think it'll go for you too.
Yeah, earlier I was tapped into Snoop's channel, and we're having some good times, man. We're talking about guns and so forth, rights and all that, who could have them, and how it's being shown. So I thought that was pretty cool, because I know Snoops has his stuff, Let's see, Mr. 209, what's cracking, my brother? Sandmine's in full. That's right. Thanks for tapping in, Mr. 209. Shout out to Dankin and Drankin, man. I said I'll probably come. I'm gonna show you right now. On my channel, just with my cousin, what he's rocking with. To tell you the truth, man, it's pretty cool. You know, Mr. 209, Faith Force says, "What's up?" Mr. 209, Nick Salas says, "What's up, man?" Yeah, so you guys are getting the rain pretty bad up there, huh? Like I said, once you guys get up here, say like within an hour or two, it comes down right now. Oh, the crusted ones in the house. Shout out to Crusted, the crusted joint. Let me see, maybe hit one more. Nick Salas, Cuba, my brother. Yeah, all day. Appreciate you guys coming on. Like I said, just give me another. We got 30 seconds. All right, we got 6 people in, man. All right, cool. Let me see what we got over here. Ah, right on, right on. So check this out, guys. You know, if you guys want to go to a gun store, man, no need to be. Okay. Let me see. Boom, bam, bizzle. Oh my god, man.
I know. I'm you.
Look at that. Look at all these toy guns, man. Oh, this is a bad Brian. What's up, Nate Love? Oh man. Boom. It's nice, man. This is nice right here, man. Hey, it's faith, man. You know how we do it. Yeah, these are some, these are fake bullets, man. There's nothing real about these. You know what I mean? Bam. Oh man, listen right here. Oh my God, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. Look at that extended clip. Heater. Mr. 209, danking and drank. You know what happens, dog. Don't trip, dog. You know what I'm saying? Here's my cousin. Check this out. There's nothing wrong with having no owning your rights, man. You know, check this one out, people. This is Big D. Don't do. Check this out, man. Tommy Gun style.
What?
Man,
Yeah.
look at this. This I'm on the 33556 right here, baby. Bam, bro. Nice. Just a 10. Yeah, guys, like I said, I was on earlier. You know, I thought I'd just come on my channel, just show it up, see what's up, man. This is my cousin. Look at, man, we made some pizza. Look, ooh. But what's up, man? Like I said, just thought I'd just jump on real quick, man. See how you guys doing. Sending mines, man. So we got Nate Loves in the house. We got Faith Ford, Crusted Joints. What are you guys doing right now in the weather? It's all cold outside. It's just like, you know, we're just trying to just get our warm on. My cousin, my primo, he's on that Modern Warfare right now. He's just chilling. But what you guys doing, man? What you guys doing right now? What y'all doing? Just chilling. Uh-oh. Got the lady. The lady's calling me. She's probably outside. Excuse me.
I accidentally locked the door.
What's up, babe?
Oh. Okay.
It's right here on the live right now. Say hi to the family. I'm telling you guys, man. Look at this. It's raining outside right here, man. It's raining right now. You know what I'm saying? It's dangerous out here. We're just chilling, man. Chilling on the block. This is where I'm gonna do my. Oh shit! Did you guys hear me? Big D said a S word. Thought I'd do my live a little different, man. You know, coming outside chilling. But what's y'all? What's up, y'all? It's just right here, just kicking back. Big D, don't do it. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? It's my first time, man. We're just right here, just enjoying the weather. Who doesn't like the rain? Just kicking it. He loves saludos, man. Yeah. Man, it's pouring hard right now, man. I can imagine Mr. 209, how you guys are up there right now. Man, it's probably raining hard up there, man. So it's crazy. We're getting some floodings over here too. I already got some message, some alerts, flood warnings. It's just crazy. It's a trip, man. P-Town right here, man. I'm in P-Town. You know, check it out, man. It's raining like crazy. Look at this guy. Look at him. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. What up, y'all? Where you coming from? It's crazy. It's raining right now. It's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Introduce yourself. Say what's up, gente.
Good.
What's good? What's good? It's food, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But like I said, man, we're just tripping now right here. Trying to stay warm in warm weather, but I like the outside, man. I don't mind the rain, to tell you the truth. Even though there's a little bit of it, or maybe too much of it, it don't bother me, man. If it bothers you guys, then stay inside and stay warm. You know, it's all good, man. I like to be outside. I'm a street boy. Easy guy, easy. But if, man, you know, we don't get enough of this, to tell you the truth, so it's just kicking back, man. You know, ain't nothing wrong with a little rain, you know, just kick back inside and just stay cool, man. We go inside, we just chill, man. You guys can hear it, right? Thought I'd just tap in with you guys for a quick minute, man. See how the family's doing. Big D, I love your goatees. Yeah, it's getting long. It's getting a little long, you know. I was thinking about cutting it, to tell you the truth. It's a little too long. The wifey don't like it, I don't know why. Yeah, she has a problem with that, I don't know. Women have a problem with a lot of things, right? Just play, you know. But where you guys at? What's up with you guys? You guys staying warm? You guys inside? Ain't really nothing to do in the rain. Rain, go away. But let me tell you something, man. It means it's a lot. It's a lot. With this having this rain, you know, shout out to all the people that are out there. I know there's flood warnings, and I know people up north, even down south right now, people are experiencing floods. So, you know, we send our condolences, and you guys be careful. Look at here, this guys right here is, and even though right now too, man, if you're in California, make sure you guys are driving safely. You know, because yesterday I experienced some people just driving erratic and, you know, not giving a damn on how they're driving and stuff, and that's how accidents happen. So, you know, you make sure you guys are be careful in the rain. Damn, I'm already getting wet over here. They got people out in the rain right now. Look at them on the bike and the bicicleta. They don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Certain parts of California, man, they don't give a damn, man. It's business as usual. You know, you got to go down the street and you can't let the water stop you, man. You got to take the bicicleta. That's your only ride. You take the bike, man. Just put a jacket on, a raincoat, right? So I was telling my wife, man, we've been wearing our snow boots to tell you the truth. The other day we're doing laundry, and we're doing laundry in our snow boots, man, because this rain just don't want to let up. But yeah, man, be careful with the driving. You know, I see some cars, you know, they be cutting in and it's just, oh man, hold on, guys. Babe, money, call Memo. Got my daughter calling right now, you know. But it's coming down hard, people. It's coming down cats and dogs, man. That's what I'm tripping out on. You know? Damn, check this out. You guys can't really see it, but look how the floor is hitting. This is crazy, huh? It's tripping out. So as of lately, to tell you the truth, man, I've been seeing some things. We could talk about one thing that I've been looking at about this 22 Fathom or Adam or whatever it is, this guy, this perpetrator that he's, you know, the way a lot of people has been, you know, leaving his YouTube channel. And I was tripping out because he had some guy, I guess he's a pimp, right? Sharp. And he started disrespecting the guy. I guess because these guys branched off and started their own YouTube channel and so forth. And I was tripping out on one of them because one of them supposedly like Chicano, right? He's a young lad, man, went on the platform and got some recognition, and now he has his own platform, which I think that's pretty cool, man. But I trip out on some of these channels, though, like these young cats, because they think they're LA or they're entertainment or they're all Hollywood, bro, and they haven't done a damn thing, to tell you the truth, to put their name out there like that. All they found was a break, and that's all you need in life, though, right? You know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not really hating on people and stuff like that. I'm just, that's nice to sit outside and watch the rain. Yeah, big time. And like I said, you know, but all I know is, like, I watched his channel, tapped in, I guess he was tapped in with some chick from Power 106, and he started saying something about, you know, the gente, and, you know, he's for the raza and all that. Like, man, it's just, you know, you're not really doing anything. You know, all you're doing is getting subscribers and feeding yourself. I mean, that's the same thing you were doing on whatever that guy, Adam 27 or whatever, and you know, that's where I'm just like, man, you know, what I'm trying to say is that if you're gonna do something for the gente, man, go out there and do it, right? And like serve your community, you know, go out there and, you know, get involved in your. That's Duno. He's been around for a while now, before No Jumper. Okay, all right, appreciate that. You know, so I haven't even seen him, to tell you the truth. I don't know who he is, you know. But like I said, I'm not hating on the person, this and that. It's just the part when they start saying, oh, I'm going to do this and do that. You know, actions speak a lot louder than words. Now, I'm pretty sure, like I said, he's probably got his platform and so forth. I actually interviewed him. Oh, wow, okay, that's cool, man. That's cool. So, you know, I guess I got to do a little research and go back. And for mine, like I said, I don't know him too much. I didn't follow the other cat, where he came from and so forth. I didn't really watch it. I'm not a guy of that Jumper guy, whatever, that Adam guy. You know, West Coast Graffiti, Cubum. Yeah. So not a big shout out to that, but you know, people change too, you know what I'm saying? So when people change, you know, and if they start doing something for the community and for the raza, I don't think he's too worried about giving back to the community. He's more of a comedian. Oh, okay. So that's what his background is. He does comedian stuff. But I seen him a couple times. He was coming out there and saying that he is for the raza. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, he's for the raza and this and that. It has to be more than just saying it. We got to do it. Action speaks louder than words, right? I don't say it that much because there's not really too much that I could do for the raza besides what I do already for my community, which is like, hey, I go to church, I'm involved, with the children in the ministry and so forth. That to me, that's getting involved. I mean, you don't have to show it to declare it, right? You just gotta hey, just lead by example. People will know you by your fruits, right? And much success to him, much success to him and so forth and what he does and how he's moving. I wish him nothing but success because everybody I thought at that time was toxic, man. Everybody was toxic on that channel, and I'm glad they found some clarity within themselves, and they found the courage to come out and jam from there and to leave that, that program, I guess, what they were doing on there because, it just wasn't good, to tell you the truth, man. And the only people that suffer, to tell you the truth, when things happen like that, is the subscribers. The subscribers suffer, man, because it's bad. It's a bad look, and I don't want people to be looking at our people, even like not just him specifically on YouTube. I see a lot of YouTube channels, they be going at it. Some guys, rappers be going at it, Chicano rappers and so forth. And you guys know who I'm talking about, right? And like I said, that's why you lose faith, man. People they haven't lost faith on YouTube.
Just taking me to a haircut.
They lost faith in all right. They lost faith in YouTube sometimes, man. And that's just like, depending what kind of genre you're putting out there, man. Me, I like to give public information. I like to do history and so forth. And, I like sports. So I dab into a little bit of everything. I get food and, because, that's more like a communion, man. That's more like, hey, well, I could cook, you could cook. Nothing really big, man. But when we start taking jabs at each other, I'm not too worried about unity anymore between rappers. You know what I'm saying? It's just, but we see it all the time, even though we don't worry, it's just like, I'm not too worried about the prison channels, right? But like you follow one person, and then for some reason it leads to all this other stuff. Like you tap into one thing and then the genre starts continue. It's just like you can't get out of it. So, it's just like, I follow a lot of these channels, like I said, and some of them are cool. I tap in because I do believe in unity. Unity is everything. That's how we get along. That's how we communion, and that's how we relate. That's how we break barriers and we start getting along. Just start understanding each other. So you can't give up on unity, man. But there has to be a better presentation. There has to be a better example shit, man. Like, hey, these guys, they rock with each other for a minute, then they don't rock with each other. That's on everything that we do, man. And I get it. This is not a perfect world, but that's why the tongue is powerful than a mighty sword, right? You got to be careful what you say and what you do. So, like I said, I don't know too much about this do know, but thanks to West Coast Graffiti. Shout out to West Coast Graffiti. What's up, Pomona? That's where I'm at right now. Pomona, you know where I'm at. Check it out. Maybe you know this place. City of Pomona. But like I said, man, I didn't know too much about Do Know. It's just like, I know I saw something say, you representing the Raza and this and that. Everybody says that, but a lot of people are not just, and do it in private. That's what I think, unless it's a big event, I think that, that people are putting out, then that'd be pretty cool, because that's when you could show and display it. But, saying it, a lot of people say it too much, man. People say a lot of things, and you said it's setting up people for success. And that's why I think a lot of subscribers, I just feel bad for the subscribers, man, and how we see how we treat each other and how we act on there. And that's the reason why I guess a lot of people start trolling and start disliking this person and that person, and gossip starts happening. Like, YouTube's been crazy, man. And that's why I keep myself in a certain position, man. If you guys haven't tapped into Pomona Soul Sounds, man, tap in. If you guys haven't tapped into West Coast Graffiti, you guys tap in, man. If you guys haven't tapped into Crusted Joint, make sure you guys tap in. Make sure you guys tap into Nay Love, and make sure you guys tap into Dankin' and Drankin' and all these good channels that are out there. Like, they say, Orale, I'm going to start cooking dinner. Rato, all right, dog, appreciate your opinion, homie. Gracias. And like I said so far, man, the people come out there and they want to talk about their narrative, right? What do you think about this that I started? What did you think about that I started? Right? And it's just a lot of times it's just like, it's like, hey, if it ain't in the dictionary, man, then it's, it's fiction before facts, And you guys know me. I don't believe in facts. You know, facts change all the time, man. You know, the truth never changes. And you know, you guys know me. That's just the way it is. So you know, if you're gonna come at me with some truth. Don't come at me with some sour BS. You know, because you know I could. You know, I don't gotta go to prison to understand that. You know, a lot of people are very intelligent. You know, and some people are very arrogant. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to, you know, with people. So you know, just like I said, it feels bad for the subscribers, man, and when they get caught in the middle or they have to see all this mierda, you know. Oh, I said a cuss word in Spanish, you know, and it shouldn't be like that. You know, we should be making a better example, and that's why people lose, you know, their faith and hope in YouTube. You know what I'm saying? When we're supposed to just be sharing our content and supporting it, and it's doing good right now. It has its good days and bad days, but you still continue to see people that are negative. You still continue to see people that, you know, you know how they run, you know what I mean? How they move, man, you know? You know, for one reason, they're saying one thing, contradicting, not realizing, hey, man, before you say anything, get to know the individual, get to know the people, so forth. You know, you go up, no, you know, you can't be talking about people about this certain area and that certain area. You've seen the story of boxer from 18th Street, and a story about Michael Thompson is pretty interesting. No, I haven't. Boxer from 18th Street. No, I think I know who he is. If it came out, you know, recently, tag me on or drop the description, or let me know where I can find it, and then after I'll take a look at it. So, anyways, like I was saying, you know, it's the subscribers who suffer, man. You know, because, you know, you follow these certain people that get along first, whether they're rapping, collabing, you know what I mean, or putting content out there, right? And for some reason, man, it's just people start, you know, something happens within the relationship, right? And our relationships ain't perfect. We know that. I get it. And that's why you got to work. You got to be careful who you conduct yourself and who you move with, to tell you the truth, man, because, you know, it's just like, you know, people start kicking out of character, and the next thing you know, you're like, oh, man. Oh, did you guys hear that thunder? Hey, Queen Bee, how you doing, Queen Bee? Hey, guys, make sure you guys tap into Queen Bee. Boxer did 40 years, and Thompson did 45, man. Smart individuals. Yeah, liked and shared already. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think Boxer Renee, right? The one that was like kind of like an informant. He got out, and now he's in doing his thing. And you know, that's like another certain topic right there. You know, people do things for a reason, man. It may not be justifying for us, you know, but for them in that position, you don't know what people are going through. You don't know why they were informants. You don't know why. Like, you know, that's how I think it starts off, right? When certain people came on with their YouTube channel, everybody was rocking with them until they finally realized, you know, they dropped their jacket on their own self, which is pretty righteous. It takes a lot of courage to do that for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? And then after people start disliking, and these people, you know, a lot of these people are not even involved with like politics and prison and stuff like that, but they'll dislike you because, oh, well, I heard from so and so, and this is with so and so, and you know, we can't conduct ourselves. And it's like, man, follow your own path, man. You know, do your own walk. You know what I mean? Don't be following with anybody. Like I said, you don't know why these people put themselves in certain situations for whatever reason, man. You know, and see, Faith for nothing that I typed was hilarious. That everything I type is factual. Damn, 40 and 45 years. I'm 46. And that's what I'm saying. So, you know, me, I give everybody an opportunity, man. I respect everybody. You know, I had the privilege, man, you know, to come out on a lot of YouTube channels. It gave me the chance and the opportunity, you know, to say what I gotta say or do what I gotta do, you know, and see how I wiggle and how I conduct myself and do things. So, like I said, no shade on these guys or anything else. I just don't like how people just conduct themselves, say one thing and do another. And then it is somehow, you know, there's a lot of division that's caused because, you know, Big D lightning struck very close to my place. That was super creepy and crazy. Yeah, I could have sworn I heard a lightning. Man, it's pouring right now. Check this out. And, I mean, just this little video does the demonstration, but like, yeah, it's trust me, that's raining hard. But, you know, I give everybody a chance, man. You know, as long as they ain't doing nothing shady to me, which I haven't really had, to tell you the truth. I've been very blessed and very fortunate. And I would want to say, because, you know, I come out and I keep it real, you know. That's just why, you know, I say the things and you know, and do the things that I do, you know, and just in a very slow motion. Like, you guys see me, I mess around here and there. You know, I also could back up my stuff and so forth. But I'm not here for all that. I'm not here to say this and to say that, you know. I just, you know, I'm out here to spread, you know, with unity. That's one thing that, you know, if anything that needs to be shed and spread and talked about the most is unity amongst each other, amongst, you know what I mean, black, brown, Asian, you know, and respect. That's all I care about, you know. And with that, you know, that means a lot to me, you know. That, you know, we could talk about you know, church, and, you know, I'll get into a little bit of the gang stuff and so forth. There's a lot more stuff I could talk about, neighborhood and stuff like that, and county jails and my experience, but I don't feel that's an importance right now until later on. But going back to, like, you know, like I said, I understand that these, like, you know, all the channels and all the people are not all going to get along, but, you know, like I said, it's only a bad look when you start out saying that, hey, well, I cool with this person, you do a song with this person, you do a movie, you do a clip, you do a YouTube channel, you do everything, and then a matter of weeks or months or so forth, you guys arguing. And it shouldn't be like that, you know. It's just like, hey, the way you came in, that's the way you should go out, you know. Respect, you know, because it's just like, Mikael, what's up, GA? Thanks for tapping in, brother. And that's what it is. So I gave everybody has given me an opportunity to come on their platform, and it's nothing but love and respect, man. There's anything that's disrespectful, man. It's been all fun and games, to tell you the truth, and you start learning about people, man. You know, you learn about people and you find out, man, I got the same background that they do. Some people like guns, some people like food, some people like religion, some people like drama. You know what I'm saying? Just showing love. It's raining and I'm driving from home from the Los. All right, big dog, you know, be careful. I was talking about that earlier, man. You know, a lot of crazy drivers still coming right now, driving 100. You know what I'm saying? So slow down, dog, slow down. And everybody's trying to get home, I know, man, but there will be accidents. Man, look at this guy is soaking up right here, man. Hold on, guys, look at this. People just walking in the rain. I'm telling you, it's funny. I shot the link. I got it, man. I got it, viejo. I'll tap in. And I'll check it out. Let's see. Jerry, what's up, big dog? Big D, ha. Yeah, look at that guy just walking in the rain, man. Big D. Big D, big D, big D. Yeah, you know. But yeah, like I said, man, it's just a lot of things that I see. It's just my opinion, right? My opinion don't really mean nothing, man, you know. I ain't going to say that I know everything and I'm speaking for everybody else, because that's one thing I don't do, man. If anything knows me, man, I stay in my lane. You know, we have good times, man. We can talk about anything and everything, because, you know, whatever you want to talk about. And that's how I do it. But when it comes down to, you know, like I see other channels and people are hating on each other, it's just like, it puts a little nail in your flesh, man. You know, like, and it just makes you think, like, man, you know, it's crazy, man, how people conduct themselves, man. You know, representing yourself is everything, you know, and I get it, you know, because I seen everybody, a lot of people, man, you know, just come in, go to your guys, take care. I'll be on my live in a few, much love and respect. Yeah, I'll tap in, Pomona. You know how we do it. And like I said, the people that suffer are the subscribers, man. You know, the channels are responsible, man. You guys, we're obligated to give you guys positive, you know, positive content, positive vibes, and just speak about, you know, the best stuff that we can, instead of hating each other and putting each other down, or bringing you got your group over here and your group over there. It just doesn't make sense, man. You know, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, man. You know what I'm saying? What up? You took them real quick?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. See Queen B, Big D. So make sure you guys tap into Queen B. She has a beautiful channel too. You guys check it out right there and so forth. But like I said, man, if I said anything, you know, I didn't mean to offend anybody or put anybody down. That's just how the way I feel, you know. Some people get lucky and some fortune, you know, and when an opportunity is open, yeah, jump on it, you know. Represent yours to the fullest and take every opportunity. But when you get that opportunity, take advantage of it. Don't go out in it and then change and be a different person, because that's where I start seeing a lot of things happening. You know, people go and they use people, man. Have you ever heard that word? Use them. Big D, my brother. That's right, big dog. Appreciate you, Crust. You know, and that's what I'm talking about. How people conduct themselves, how they move, how they walk, man. You know, and that's how you get. All right, to Mr. Big D. Yeah, hit to Mr. Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Queen B. And that's the only thing I'm saying, man. And you know, the way you came in is the way you got to go out. You know what I'm saying? You know, because you start finding out people's character, start finding out the way they, you know, and the way they are, to tell you the truth, man. And that's the crazy part, you know. And like I said, you know, it's you know, I tap into these channels because, you know, they respect me, so I respect them. It doesn't matter to me if they're up north, down south. To tell you the truth, it doesn't even matter to me if they're freaking, you know, they're, what do you call that? You know, that they're rats or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? They're this, and it doesn't even matter. I respect the individual personally. Like I said, you know, you don't know their story. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know what, what kind of situation they put themselves in there, to happen to make those decisions. What is your thoughts on Dubs? Now I seen you're popping in and on the live, but not acknowledging him. Oh yeah, every time I pop in, I always pop in. You got to remember, Jerry. You know, I've been following Dubs since last year. I know Dubs not personally, but when we were supposed to do, when they did that collab, that fight for the gente with, I think, Gunner and Cholo Trucker, me and well, I was supposed to be involved and participate with that fight, right? I think Dubs was supposed to too. I'm not sure. And then after, so from there, the Love Machine. I don't know who the Love Machine is. He used to do like little skits on me and Dubs. Like it was pretty funny, to tell you the truth. He would say Dubs had a big head, and he had me as a sumo wrestler, and it was pretty funny. So I knew Dubs since way back. I knew he had a channel. I've been rocking with him since way back, since back in the days. And then after, I always send him mines, and he could tell you that, and let you know, like, hey, what do you think about Big Head? He'll tell you, yeah, he's subscribed to me. Go check his channel. I've been following him. Then one day he called me out, dog. You know what I mean? He was all Big D. So when you come, the first time I came on his live, I think you were there. I made my presence felt. You know what I'm saying? I came on his live and everything. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? And it's all good, It's all good. I go out there, I support him. He opens a platform to me, and I respect that, I don't say nothing negative about him. I might have some content. I mean, I have some comments that I told him about the Johnny situation. Like, hey, dog, before you do, I remember saying that. I'm pretty sure Dubs could fact check it. When I told him when he was doing his Johnny reactions, I told him, hey, dog, before you put somebody down, I don't think that was Dubs' intentions. Get to know the individual, because I come from that area, and I heard of his family, and we're pretty much rivals at that time. I mean, I'm not, I get along with everybody now. You know what I'm saying? But so from that point, I thought it was cool, and a lot of people, look what the outcome came out, man. He was able to come back and get to meet Johnny personally, and man, I give him a lot of respect for that. So I come in and out, and when I feel like it, you know what I'm saying? But with positive attitude, every time I come in, I'm a respectful person. I never disrespect anybody. Like, if they start saying, oh, what do you think about this? And like, I'll keep my mouth shut if it doesn't, really have to concern me. But when we go out there, we're rocking, you know how it is, Jerry? We talk about sports, we're always having a good time, or, they're doing their thing. And, it's all love and respect, man. And they got to be responsible for their own YouTube channel, man. How you doing, baby girl? Thanks for tapping in. They got to be responsible for their own actions, That's my opinion on that, But as far as people are always gonna have their difference. I feel you have animosity towards Dubs and Gunner. Nah, bro. Why would you say that, dog? You don't even know me, bro, like that. You know what I'm saying? If I have something to say, trust me, I would tell them direct. I got nothing, animosity. If that's the way they maybe feel like that, probably towards me. So, I ain't gonna go down and bow down to them. Is that what you're trying to say, They're just men, just like everybody else, bro. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no king or queen, right there. They're just good YouTube channels that put on their content, and they're striving and doing their thing. Now, maybe I don't subscribe to one channel or maybe another. Doesn't mean I don't like them, I'm not hating on them, because if I was hating on somebody, trust me, I let you guys know. You guys haven't seen the bad guy, you know what I'm saying? And that's where it is, man, because I could say a lot of things. That's why, I keep it neutral, man, because, the Bible says I got nothing good to say. I ain't going to say it at all, just like that stupid channel. What's that channel? The one that Adam guy, look at him. So people were on there and on his channel, and I'll let these channels, they'll drown themselves out, man. I don't got to say nothing to put people down. I don't got to go to this channel. I don't got to go to that channel. I don't gotta do stuff like that. I hold my own ground. I stand on my own 2 feet, man. That's all I do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if they accept me on their channel, hey, then I'll pop on and I send nothing love and respect. Anything else after that is just like, that's fake. And that's one thing I don't do, is I'm not a fake guy, man. Everybody says they're the real ones, you know what I'm saying? But they do different things, They say one thing and do another. That's not my fault. They could hold that on their own, you know what I'm saying? They could carry their own cross, bro. You know, I don't need nobody backing me up. I am the backup. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be, smart aleck about it, man. Do you know anyone that knows Dubs personally? Nah, I don't. Dubs was in another area, dog. Where are you at? You know what I mean? You're in East LA, right? I'm in the Southeast. I grew up in Boyle Heights, and so like Dubs is like up the coast. I don't know Dubs at all, man. I just know of him, because I've been following him for like a good year and a half. Ever since the fight with Gunner and Cholo Trucker, that's when I started keeping tabs with Dubs. And like I said, he's been solid since then, man. He's been good. He's never disrespected me. Let me on his live, and it's all good, man. It's ain't nothing bad, ain't nothing, trying. I don't know what kind of respect you want me to give him and this and that. He's only gonna get what he deserves, eh? And that's just, I support him and the like and the subscribe, eh? Gunner, I don't know him personally at all. He's a different cat, and some things I don't. I don't follow him, and I'm not subscribed to him, and I don't see eye to eye with the things he's done, but doesn't mean I hate him. Doesn't mean I dislike him. He says it himself. He says to people, hey, if you don't like me, that's cool. Not everybody's gonna get along, and not everybody's gonna see eye to eye. It's not that I don't get along with him. It's just like, hey, I just don't see eye to eye on the things he does, but hey, success to him, man. I come out and I respectfully tell him, hey, saludos, and that's it, and that's just the way it is, man. Let me see. Orderly Big D. Let me see. Barry in here. Yeah, hey, man, that's what I'm saying, man, and I'll respect everybody, like I said. Now, doesn't mean, does I rock with you, doesn't mean like, oh, I have something against them, I don't know why you would think that, Jerry, but, no, if I had, and then trust me, man, if I had something to say to any of them, trust me, I tell them personally, personally on another level, but I go out there, I could say the same thing about them, how they feel about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I ain't gonna go out and say, well, I don't feel like they acknowledge me and they this and that. Like, I don't care for that, dog. You know what I mean? I don't have to, try to get somebody. I don't need no identity. I carry my own. I'm my own identity. And that's just the way it is. You always sound very respectful. That's it. That's it, homie. That's it. I know it's just, Artie Marin, you said the same. That's the best way you could look at it, people. It said it best way. I always sound respectful because I mean it. You know what I'm saying? I mean it. When if I say like I respect Dust and I respect a Gunner, I mean it to the fullest. They ain't no, but if I'm subscribe to Gunner, I'm gonna rock with him and this and that, doesn't mean like, hey, I'm a bad person at all either. Like I said, Dubs, he gets a lot of acknowledgement. He has over 30,000 subscribers, man. He has you on his platform more than anybody, dog, which is cool. So I think he gets a lot of respect and a lot of, what he deserves, to tell you the truth. He don't need that from me. He's a grown man. He'll tell you that. I don't need nobody. He don't need nobody. We come almost similar to the same background, Is Gunner a dropout or is just other channels hating? That I don't know, bro. That part, like, I don't really know. I mean, that's something you got to ask him, to tell you the truth. That's why a lot of people respect me, because I don't get involved with crap like that, bro. That's neither here nor neither there, and I'm not gonna dislike him because of that, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna dislike because, like I told you, man, if you're a dropout, man, hey, that's cool. That was for whatever reason you did it, man. Hey, that's on you. What's up, Joker? How you doing, big dog? Let me see. I know a lot of people in this app don't like me. Here's the facts, though. I am very bold and outspoken, lady. My values aren't for everyone. Simple as that. Period. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Fernando Tiznado, shout out from Vegas as well. West will always be home for me. Yeah, man. Hey, saludos. What's up, Flip? Thanks for tapping in, man. But like I said, man, like the only people who suffer, are the subscribers. The only people who suffer are the followers, man. Like I said, it could take one simple thing, man, where you guys could, where people can cause division. And that's why I keep myself, like Artie Marine, thank you, brother. I keep myself very respectful. Like I said, I never went on Dub's channel until he called me out that night. Big D. And then, hey, he opened the door for me and I went in. I'm not a groupie, dog. I'm not a YouTube groupie, bro. You know what I'm saying? I done my platforms before these guys. I went on their Dub's channel or something. I've been recognized by other channels, and it's all about telling my testimony. That's all it was. I'm not here to to promote violence or promote like, hey, I get along with this group, I don't get along with that group. It's all respect to everybody. I tap in with EBK now, Cornell. He's what they say. He's they're with that Playboy thing. Like, hey, man, I'm still gonna respect him as an individual. But the gang stuff, that has nothing to do with me. You know, that has nothing to do with me no more. I'm not all involved with the neighborhood and all that stuff. You know, I go to my neighborhood. I'm respected by some homies, and some homies have a different with me. So same thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But all in the end, you know, if you have something to say, then hey, dog, I'll meet you in the alley. It's just that quick. I'm not a violent person, bro. I put that all away, man. You know what I mean? There's no need for all the drama and all the hating. Like Queen Bee said it, you know. And when you have a strong personality, and if you know and you know you have alligator skin, you know it's gonna people would think that they feel like that about you. You know what I'm saying? You know, now I advise you, Jerry. You know, go talk to Dubs or go ask Gunner dog, if they have anything against me, dog. You know what I mean? And see what they tell you. I'm pretty sure they're gonna say no. And I might be wrong, you know. So, but like I said, much respect to Dubs and much respect to Gunner, man. You know, they're solid dudes. They're coming up. They're working together, and I think that's Feedman. You know, it's just like why not? Unity is great, man, and that's a good presentation what they're doing. We go on their platform. What's up, Sea Dogs? Another real one right there. They go on their platform and they do what they do. Vanessa is almost positive that's not real. Jerry, that's the fake Jerry. The real Jerry doesn't say nothing all about Dubs or Gunner for not forever. Yeah, well, you know, probably it is. You know, it could be. You know, it could be. You know, trying to fish here and there. You know, but if it is what it is, that's the fake Jerry. Then, hey, like I said, go ask them. Tell them how they feel about me, and I'm pretty sure they'll give you an answer. You know, but you know, I'm not all about the division or anything else. You know, I'm all about the unity. Now, how they conduct it, I might not see the way they do it and see it like, hey, well, that, yeah, it's right or whatever. Let me see. This is the real Jerry, baby, Wendy. Damn. There it is, baby, Wendy. You guys be cool now, right? You guys be cool, please. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know. But it's all fun times, though, man. When we're rolling and we could coexist, we're having a great time, people, right? Aren't we? You know, hey, it's funny, man. You know, it's good. It's the party line, man. It's a good way how we get together and we hang out. Like I said, we talk about sports. You know, we talk about politics. We talk about rap. We talk about all that. We play music. You know, we talk about families. That's the good part I like, man. You know, that's the fun part, man. You know, some guys talk about their prison terms. You know, some guys talk about their county terms, their gang life. You know, it's cool. We mix it in. You know, that's what I like. I like mixing it in. We go in there, we have fun. You know, north and south. You know, central. You know, all California, man. You know, people look at us, man. To tell you the truth, and a lot of other YouTube channels. Some of I like the genres has been taking me to a different, you know, other places, other YouTube channels. How they do it in Oklahoma and everything else. And people look at us. People, you know, I'm saying seriously, man. People really look at us. The influence that we have on the YouTube world is some serious stuff, man. Tap that like button. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, Artie. You know, people look at us and they really they look how we move and how we conduct ourselves and how we represent ourselves to the fullest, man. Bean Lowe's live, Wendy. Bean Low. That's right. And a shout out to Bean Loke and Dankin and Drankin, you know. I don't drink, you know what I mean? But they still accept me. That's what I'm talking about, you know. They accept me because I'm sober, you know. They accept me because I'm a Dodger fan, and 49er fan. Those are the fun things, man. Like, oh, the Giants and the Dodgers are always going to be good. And you know how it is, Jerry. We just talk about positive stuff, man, you know. Nothing. It's when all that jibber jabber starts, you know, coming out. And what do you think about this? And what do you think about that? And like I said, if you feel or they feel that I don't give them enough credit, well, they don't need my credit, bro. They don't need my approval. They don't need nothing from me. You know, you know, all they need is that, hey, I go out there and I show them respect, and that's it. They respect me and I respect them. You know, it's pretty cool, you know. And that, like I said, that's where it's at. But well, we just Chicanos trying to make it. That's it, man. That's it. That's all we are, man. Chicanos try to make it, man. There shouldn't be no reason why we're disrespecting each other. Shouldn't be no reason why we hate each other. What color you represent, what part of California you from. Like, we've been through all that already, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's no need for that. I want to be able to function. I want to be mobile. I want to go out and meet Dankin and Drankin and go up north, man, and hang out with them and let them show me areas that, you know, I never experienced, never been at. Hey, man, they come down over here, too. Imagine we could walk the alleys and stuff. I would show them respect, man. Come down here and we could move and you know, we could delegate, man. But like I said, well, all we're hurting is our subscribers, man. You know, they're the ones that see all the drama. They're the ones that see all the confusion. They're the ones that see all the, like, you know, everything that's taking place. And, you know, it shouldn't be like that. I haven't really spoke too much. But, Big Wendy, are you serious? Yeah. And, you know, I haven't seen too much, you know, when it came, like, when it came down to the to the you know, what's what's that guy? Keep saying, I don't even know that Adam guy, man. You know, and that's why I was only saying my remarks on that guy. You know, about the what's it, do know or did know. You know, like I said, West Coast Graffiti. Shout out to West Coast Graffiti. He was on here, said he had a chance, an opportunity to meet that guy. I don't want to be very judgmental and saying, you know, I know a lot of times he came on his platform and he wiggles a different way. And that's it. I just have my opinion, and that's all I'm saying. The only thing I say is that when we say we're Raza, you know, let's really demonstrate that we're Raza, okay? That's all I'm saying, man. You know, that we could continue. Let's continue to bring that positivity. Let's continue to bring that unity. Let's continue to stay away from all the BS, man, because it's unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a big U, you know, unnecessary, man. And that's one thing that USA 1, Japan 2, no way, dog. You know what I mean? I gotta check that out a little bit. But much respect to everybody. Like I said, I may give a little bit of my opinion, and some people don't, you know, agree. What's up, Joe? Patas, patas. I may give my opinion, you know, and that doesn't even matter, you know. But I'm trying to stay as positive and try to say my reality, you know, and how I function and how I wiggle and what my get down is, you know what I'm saying? That's all it is, man. But I don't think I have to give anybody the respect or what they need, because I'm not down like that, man. You know what I mean? I don't give it. Nobody deserves that. You got to earn it first, you know. And some people think that if they earned it for you, doesn't mean that works for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? That they still got, you know. There's always one eye closed and one eye open with me, dog. I'll say that, you know. I always watch my back with people, because you know, the reality will tell you. Look at the way some of these YouTubers handle each other, right? They're friends one day and they backstab each other the next, eh? You know what I'm saying? So I don't give anybody respect, only the respect that they give me. You know, once everything else after that, when there's disrespect starts happening, like you guys seen it, you know, and they start going a different direction, different narrative, then I stay out. You know what I mean? I'm like, whoa, so I'm out of here. Like, you know, I'm not down with that, eh? You know what I mean? I'd rather just, you know what I mean? Like, damn, just stay. I'd rather play some PlayStation, dog, or kick back on the rain, man, you know? But this is my live right here. People, check it out. This is how Big D's done it. Barrio Driven. Much love to you, carnal. Preach it, familia. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Check it out, man, you know? This is my office right here, dog, you know? This is how I do my live, eh? You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you guys haven't tapped in right here to Barrio Driven, bro, check it out, man. Hit that like and subscribe over there, man. They could use positive support. Remember, when you go to a channel, bring the positive support, man. If you're going to start dragging and bringing people down, or start thinking that, you know, people, you owe them or they own you because you're part of their, you know, their entourage and all that stuff, nah, dog. It don't work like that, eh? You know what I'm saying? You got to earn it no matter what. You got to find yourself. Don't be a follower, be a leader. That's what I say, you know? And I just lead by I do my own thing, eh? You know? Whether I have 1 subscriber or I have 10 million, I'm never going to change. I'm always going to be the same, you know? I don't need to freaking go out there and drink, and I don't need to smoke, and that's not my wiggle, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not disrespecting those who do that. So you heard that too. You know, I'm on a natural high. I do my own thing, and like I said, you hardly see me doing lives or anything else. And say, do you think YouTubers are pushing the dropout agenda too much? They're trying to say it's all right to be a dropout. Well, like I said, the dropout situation has to be with the individual with themselves. If the individual has enough courage, or he feels that, you know, he don't have to explain himself and he wants to come out and make a YouTube channel or say what they are, then they have every right as a man. Before you look at them as a dropout, look at them as an individual first, you know, because a dropout is just a label. You know, I could say I'm a South Sider, you know what I mean, you're a North Sider, dog. Those are just labels. But when we meet each other, when the fence is open, we meet each other, how are we going to react? You know, are we going to give each other respect, or are we going to go into that negative narrative? You know what I'm saying? Like, you open the gate with me, I'm going to give you the respect, you know? But if you're going to come in and say, oh, you're a dropout, and, you know, bam, 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 I'm going to fight back, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I look at it, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't even matter, man. Like I told you guys, you know, you don't know what the individual is going through that time when it comes to a dropout. Maybe he's been backstabbing the joint. Maybe he's been backstabbing the neighborhood, man. Maybe he's finding something like these, all the put in work, all the few, I don't even call them dropout. All the channels that you know, that went another way, I'll be respectful, see? You know, and did what they did. A lot of times I heard it was for a reason. You know, you put in so much work, and I experience it, man. You know, you put in so much work for a certain organization, a certain group, and for somehow, some way, there's jealousy, there's envy. It's just like YouTube, eh? So, you know, a bunch of moderators, eh? You know, and you do a lot of stuff, and you find out somehow that there's jealousy in there, and they want to take you out, and they want to do you harm after you've been loyal to the community, and you've been loyal to the Honda and everything. And you find out there's people that are jealous and all that stuff, and they want to do you dirty in the end to make it perpetrate, backstabbing, take you up for no reason. I ain't saying I would drop out either, but I'm just saying you put people in a crazy situation, man, you know, and I ain't saying that was their excuse or that was the reason, but you get to find out people when you're locked up 20 years, 15 years, man, you find out somebody in 10 months, in 10 minutes, you'll find somebody how the way they are, how they conduct themselves. That's just a crazy, man, you know. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just like, you know, just like, hey, you know, the Bible says we can't be judging one another, man. You know, if you're going to judge somebody, judge yourself first. You know, point your finger at yourself, man. Flip is a dropout lover. Nah, Flip is he's a crusty lover, you know, he's a crust lover. But see, I stay in my lane though, people, you know what I'm saying? I Barrio Driven, Tone Low Buzz, what's up, doc? I just stay in my lane, that's all I do. That's all I do. I don't judge anybody, you know what I mean? I go what the book tells me first, you know what I mean? Do not judge anybody, man, because you're going to judge somebody, you better point 2 fingers, 10 fingers back at yourself. You don't know why these people put themselves in that situation. You don't know their story. You know, nobody's a rat, just la, 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 I'm going to be a rat today. Don't work like that, man. But I never been one, so I don't know what their thing is. You know, the rat's a powerful word, and we shouldn't be labeling people at all, to tell you the truth, man. You know, what about somebody dropping out because of DV charges? What does DV mean? What's DV? You know, there's some people, like I said, you know, no matter what, justice is going to get served, man. If people just, you know, like I said, they dropped out for any certain reason, man, you know, time always shows, man, that they get taken care of, man, you know. And that's just, I leave that to the gods, you know, domestic violence. Well, that's a different story, man. You know, domestic violence shouldn't be conducted at all, man. You don't need to be a pintero to understand that, man. You don't need you know, that's just, you know, there's people that are not in jail right now, and they do domestic violence every day to their kids and to their families, and that's just like, that's pretty messed up, man. You know, so what are they any better than from the guy who goes to jail and does domestic violence, whether he's a dropout or not a dropout? They ain't no any better, man. You know, you could be a domestic violence, not involved in gangs, anything like that. You go to jail, dog, and they're gonna regulate you because it's a no-no, dog. You gotta know what's right, what's wrong. Justice is always gonna be served, man. Justice is always gonna be served. You know that. You know, justice, the injustice never gets away with it, man. Why don't you just sub to your channel right now? Oh yeah. I'm telling you guys, make sure you guys tap in, man. You know, that's a homie right there. Gave me an opportunity to check out my episode, you know. And he's talking about truth, you know. You guys already know I don't go by facts, man. Everybody goes by facts, you know. The facts, they change all the time. I only go by truth, man. That's it. You know, the truth never changes, man. You know, facts change all the time. The truth never changes, man. And that's just real talk right there. You see, Gunner's reason of dropping out from his own family that I talked to. Well, okay. So, you know, that you know, for whatever reason you go on there and you know, you're checking out, you're doing your homework. You probably have reasons for it, right? You know, that's pretty cool. You know, but that's a personal thing, bro. You know what I mean? If he goes over there and he does stuff like that, everybody has, you know, closets. Most of us do, man. You know, you'll be surprised. I have a few too. I never hit women though. That's one thing, because I saw my mom get abused by men. You know, but yeah, Big D's done drugs. You know what I mean? Big D was a gang member. Big D. I got closet. I got, you know what I mean? I hide stuff that I don't say too much in my closet either. You know, does it make them any different? But you should never do that. And I understand why you probably want to investigate and see why, you know, like, hey, Gunner, you know, you want to do a little more research on. You should, you know, read my comment above. Let me see, Queen B. Let me see. Queen B, where you at? Put it again. Put it again, Queen B, because this thing's jumping. You know, and like I said, absolutely in 10 minutes. And like I said, man, you know, you probably wanted to do your research and make sure you're following a Friedman individual. I could see that. So then you find something that, you know, you don't approve of, and for that, you don't like the individual. I understand that, you know. And I ain't saying if that's true. Honestly, I don't even know if Gunner did that. We don't know. I mean, unless you know personally, then then hey, that's up to you. You know how you know respond to the individual or not, man. Me, that's none of my business. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if Gunner's abused. I don't know Gunner to tell you the truth at all. So I can't say I like him or dislike him, you know. Just because I don't subscribe to him doesn't mean that I hate the individual. I said that earlier, but let me say I walked away from the block when they didn't have my back and my house got burned down. Yeah, you know, there's many reasons why people, you know, defect, man. We leave the neighborhood, we find out how really homies are. You know, I know homies that have family in there, and you know, and they end up in the neighborhood, you know, end up killing their, you know, their families, and people walk away. You know, you find out even how neighborhoods are. It's not just prison, you know. So there's even neighborhoods that do dirty things, man, and you walk away from it because they're doing scandalous stuff. Let me see. I talked to his cousin and his nephew. Oh, all right then. Well, yeah, you know, so I respect you on how you know, how you respect that, you know, like, hey, you don't rock with him because maybe you talk to his family and that's who he is. And that's what I'm saying. So now that you have some information about him, I never knew, you know, and I ain't going to say I believe you, but I ain't going to say that I don't. But all I know is I don't follow an individual for a reason, you know what I'm saying? It's not because of that either. You know, I just, you know, in some sense, I could just, how do you say it? I could see through people, man. Not to say that I've been, you know, evaluating Gunner and all that. Like, nah, I don't even, you know, it don't. You know, I just see how I know people within. Like, I got good character of judgment when it comes to people, you know, and I know them like in 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And it just say if it's for me, it's for me. If it's not, it's not. But I'm still gonna respect the individual. You know, I'm still gonna respect it. You know, I'm not gonna go out there and put his business out. You know, that's pretty much between, since you know his family, it's more personal to you. So and I respect that. That's the reason why, you know, support the guy. But even if that's so, let's just say if that's the truth, you know, maybe like you said, then it shouldn't be received in a good manner. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Before you subscribe to the channel, before you check out the channel or so forth, make sure you do a little background check, man. You know, because then you find out how people really are. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way it is. If you guys have to do a background check on me and stuff like that, hey, I advise you guys to do that. You know, do it on my, you know, and do it on my expense, please. You know, let me, you know, and if you guys find something on me, then throw it out there, man, you know. But I guarantee you, we're not going to find nothing that everything I say is what I am, you know. And if you do find out anything, then hey, you know, we'll go from there, you know. He is a good QB, you know. But you know, it's like I said, man, the only people who suffer are the subscribers, man, you know. And once YouTube starts changing, and you see it all the time, you know, it's like, oh, okay, you separate and then you go back and you separate, you know, and it's just like, we should do a paperwork party on all these YouTubers. Hey, that's what I'm saying, dog, right? That's how they conduct themselves. And that's what everybody, you know, do it on the rappers, even the rappers, dog, you know what I mean? Do it on all the YouTubers. So it's called being misled, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't going to mislead me because you ain't going to make me do something I don't want to do. That's how you're not going to mislead me. Spencer, Jerry, you know what I'm saying? Like, you say like, oh, I don't show a lot of support to Dubs and Gunner. Well, it's for a reason, dog. You know what I'm saying? But it's nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been subscribed to Dubs ever since the Gunner fight. You know what I'm saying? Now I didn't know who Gunner was, and I never subscribed to him. You probably tell Gunner and Dubs, they're probably not even subscribed to me, to tell you the truth. So you see me getting personal? Hell no. You know, I got better things to do besides worrying about people subscribing to me. You know what I'm saying? Life's a lot bigger than that, man. I'm full of joy and full of happiness, you know. But I like how you said that, you know what I mean? We should do it, paperwork on all YouTube parties, man. You should, you know. And once you find out how they are, that's the way it is. Just go on to their lives and you'll see, man, you know. People act different, you know, when they do certain things, man. You know, when they stay out too long, they slip and say certain things, and that's it, man. But all these channels that I've been on, they have shown me nothing but love. I've been Serious Dub, had Loop, and got my homies and family still locked up because they're still at MSC. Yeah, Tim Dog, I didn't really understand. See, Being Serious Dubs had, I don't know what that word, L-W, maybe you could say it again, and got out the way of my homies and familia, say. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know what you're trying to say, but like I said, like Dubs, I don't know him personally like that. All I know is that, what's up, Aquatics? How you doing, Bajo? All I know is that he's been showing me respect and he's let me on his live. Mando Castillo, what's up, big dog? Thanks for tapping in. And I appreciate how Dubs, he welcomes me in his channel, man. So that's all respect there. Now, a lot of people that find out about their information, Big D, I typed the comment twice, but there underneath. Okay, type it one more time, man. That's right, Big D. Life without parole. life without parole, huh? Do it one more time, Queen B. I'll pay attention this time. Sorry, just these chats they go on. But like I said, man, I show nothing but respect today. Dubs, he showed me nothing but respect. When I go on there, Gunner's very respectful, And I don't know them personally. I'm not gonna go fish and look for stuff on them. I don't do stuff like that, man. Like I said, I got a daughter to take care of. I got a job. What I'm saying? I'm trying to do my own thing, man. I got stuff. I got bills I gotta pay. Just, I got a channel that I hardly even go on to tell you guys the truth, And hi, Vanessa, and I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. Let me see. LUWAP stands for life without. Oh yeah, you gotta do a LUWAP, and Qualix, and that's what I'm saying, man. They go on there. Everybody on the platform has never disrespected me when it comes to like, Randy, Gene, everybody who comes out there, man, who's always on there, never disrespect that. I come on thanking and drinking. Nobody has ever disrespected me. It's nothing but love out there. I come on a comics perspective, with Al, what I mean? A lot of people have disagreed, but that's what I'm saying, this channel didn't get along with this channel, and like, hey, I don't want to be caught in the middle, but hey, guess what? I support both these channels, man, because these gentlemen have shown me nothing but respect. Anything else after that's between them, So that's where I come from. It's all about showing respect. And if they let me on their platform, like I said, I've been on other people's platforms and their channels, and they interviewed me way before these guys, man. If you just put Big D Quiet Village, you guys will see all the or should I say the few channels that gave me an opportunity. It's called opportunity. They gave me an opportunity to come on their platform and to tell my testimony. That's the way I see it. Okay, let me see. Hi Aquatic, Queen B. Aquatic says hi, Queen B. You still chill with your homies from your hood? Yeah, I do, in some sense. And I say I got like one or two homies that really don't, approve of me for whatever reason. It's a lot of, a lot of stuff from back in the past. And it's okay though. What's up, Southtown? Because I tell them, hey, if we have a problem, we could be man, let's go where we grow up at. I don't have a problem going over there. I could put my Bible down and we could handle it like men. I have no problem in I don't want to say showing violence, but I won't not be disrespected, what I'm saying? Because if I come with you with all respect, I ain't saying I deserve the respect, but don't make me look like a fool. Don't put me down or, try to put shade on me when it's unacceptable. I always felt like if you have a problem with somebody or if you had any differences, man up, women too, man, anything can be discussed, and anything after that is a blessing, you know what I'm saying? So I look at it, you put your hands up or whatever, Let me see, Vanessa, Tim. What do you think about the Norte and Sud being cool up here? Norte, we ain't cool with that. Well, I don't know. Okay, so okay, let me see. Let me choose my words clearly, okay? Because I don't want to disrespect the people up north and the people down south. Like I said, everybody up north, my mom used to live in the city of Sanger, right? And I ran into I don't know if you ever heard of Chancleros and Selma, Selma boys. I got into it with Selma, to tell you the truth. The Selma boys right there up north. But it's just like the way I see it for most of us that we're trying to say, me especially, is that we're all Chicanos, man. We're all Latinos, man. We shouldn't be putting each other down. We shouldn't be putting hands on each other. We shouldn't be disrespecting each other when it comes to parents, because we all bleed the same. We're all from the same, parts of Mexico. You got family that your Norteños have family in Jalisco. You have Southerners that have family from Jalisco. You know what I'm saying? And we could never go past the future if we can't let go of the past. And I understand there was a lot of animosity and a lot of, a lot of things that happen between, North and South. But when you don't have North and South, what do you have? You have brown. That's what I'm saying. These are the labels that I hope that, our brown people could stop looking at and start putting, well, there's a north side and there's a south side, And I get it, because it's all about direction, right? The direction means that, hey, if you go, 100 miles up this way, that's Northern California. 100 miles down that way, that's Southern California. And what I'm saying is just like, we have to stop looking at the compass and start looking at, our skin and our tradition and our history. That's if that makes sense. We got to look at our history and our culture besides the violence. All we bring about up is violence. Right? The northern, the southerners, it's just nothing but violence that we bring up. And You know, I get it. You know, people have died over violence. You know what I'm saying? So now that these guys are realizing, like, man, you know what I mean? Who wants to walk you know what I mean, looking over their back, man? Like, it's bad enough that we put ourselves in some predicaments. Like, we're fighting out here. Like, I'll say it like this. I go right to my neighborhood, right? And let's just say I got into altercation with my rivals, you know what I'm saying? I stabbed somebody, and now I'm going to jail. Okay, it starts off first, you know what I mean? The only reason why I'm going to jail is because I started with my own rival, a southerner, right? Or it could be another northerner too. But let's say a northerner, right? You got these two northerners going at it, and one of them stabs another. Now he's going to jail. Now as soon as I go to jail, now I got to represent a color. I got to represent my set. But before I even represented my set, that's what I'm trying to say. I represented my neighborhood first. So it starts in the neighborhood first. You know, we're destroying each other in the neighborhood. We're killing each other. Kids can't even go to school. You know, there's drugs and gangs on every, and not in every corner, but, you know, a lot in California there is. It's in the South right here. You know, and it starts off right there. But as soon as I hit prison or jail, now my enemy is my friend. You know, it's crazy. You know, my enemy is my friend. Now I'm fighting a different area, you know, the north side or the south side. That doesn't make sense to me, you know. And that's just like, man, it's like, man, why don't, if we could get along in jail, in the county jail, then it starts off with our communities first, and then we could displace that with our brown brothers up north, or that. Because let me tell you something, man. If all the raza gets together, man, like, you know what I mean, from Latinos and so forth. You know, man, we're a powerful, beautiful culture and people, and we're more than just violence, and we're hardworking individuals. Our grandparents have came down, our mothers and our fathers, they work hard 20 hours a day, 10, 15 hours a day, just to provide for us, and for us to go outside and kick back with the clica, you know what I mean, and do some violence amongst each other. It really doesn't make sense to me as I got older. You kind of understand what I'm saying? I was just like, man, especially when I got busted, it's like, man, my enemy, right when I got to county jail, the homie told me where he was from, and I was ready to take flight, and we were like, hey, homie, like, we don't do that here. I'm like, what? Really? You know, like, what lie have I been living, man? Hi, Didi. You know, like, hey, what's up, Scott Dixon? Speak the facts, brother, real talk. I appreciate you, man. You know, that's where I wasn't even, because when you go to county jail, man, I wasn't even worried about the North, because we don't see them, right? But, you know, once you guys start going to prison, it becomes politics and how people wiggle on their movement, you know? Sinaloa 760, how you doing? Thanks for tapping in. And that's all I'm saying, man. You know, we're more than that, man. You know, they already made a border between us, man. You know what I mean? They made a border between Mexico and freaking the United States, man. That's the stuff that I'm trying to make you guys understand. That's the stuff that pisses me. And now they made a border between North and South. Why? Because we're allowing it. How, how could I say it? If back in the day, the way the presidency, you know, how this country was taken away from us and all that, they made a linea, man. They made a border, bro. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, look what they did. They kind of taught us in a senseless way how to make borders and division between ourselves. You know what I mean? They caused division. We have family in Mexico, right? I mean, we're all Rasta and stuff. You know, we can't even get over on the other side. They can't come over here because of a stupid border. And now look at it. Now you look at North and South, man. They caused the border, bro. You know, there shouldn't be like that, man. You know, we shouldn't be dividing each other, man. We should be uniting with each other. You know, it's just like, it's a beautiful thing, and I get it. There's been so much, you know, backlash and so much, you know, punishment and so much anger and rage and unforgiveness and hurt and you know, it's just, dude, you know what I mean? It's time to stop that violence, man. And that's why I appreciate you, Taichu, when it coming back to channels like Dubs and Gunner. You know, they're displaying that, you know. Now, would I say they were the first ones to do it? No, we all participate in it, you know. If you're trying to extend it, then it's your first time. Just the way I accepted what they're doing, it's my first time. You know, I accepted that. But to somebody come on and say, "Oh, I started this movement," that's a bunch of, you know what I mean? They ain't no I and me and I and team, dog. You know what I mean? It takes a unity, bro. That's why you won't go that far. You only reach a certain level, because when you start saying me, it's just like, nah, dog. You know what I mean? It don't work like that. It's about us. You know. And then the more you say me, dog, you're still continuing the division. You know what I'm saying? You know, you should be, it's us. You know. You know, because that's just the way. I'm a full Chicano and I'm proud of it, you know. There's only one person that, you know what I mean, I have a little, you know, a little division or my difference with, you know what I mean, when it comes to, you know, he knows who he is too, you know what I'm saying, but You know, he said he's gonna have me on his channel, his platform, and he hasn't called me yet. Not that I'm trying to. I just think he just don't want to hear the truth, to tell you the truth, bro. Because you know, when I come at it, I'm gonna come at it real. You know what I'm saying? He better have his ready, and I'll have mine ready. And that's about what I'm gonna say about that. So, do you think they're using Johnny? They made 8 videos on him for $1,000. Soft White Underbelly was giving him anywhere from 500 to $1,000 for each video. Do you think they're using Johnny? They made 8 videos. Let me see. Okay, hold on. I'll answer that one right there. It's good questions. Tim Dog, appreciate that, man. You know, let me see. Didi, been my channel, and eons. Hopefully, you will have some time in your schedule this year. Let me see, Didi, you have been on my channel. Yeah, Didi, we got to get back onto Queen Bee. I hope Queen Bee has me on her channel. You know, Richard Rodriguez, lots of laugh. You know, say. Okay, let me read. So the dub situation with the Johnny, right? This is gonna be my opinion. When Dubs did his reaction on Johnny, you know, I send a little comment, right? And this is just me, and I say, hey Dubs, before you talk about people, you know, make sure you get to know the people. You don't put people when they're down. And he could check that, and that's some real talk right there. And I think I know Dubs, you know, he'll be honest about it. And I'm not saying because of me. I just say, hey, never kick a man down, you know, when they're down and out. That's all I say. You know, I know this guy from my area because Cantaranas is Santa Fe Springs, and they have a little plica in Whittier, right? So I know these individuals. To tell you the truth, you know, this gang is rivals to my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So you know your people, you know your set, you know your area, you know your surroundings, right? So when Dub started doing his reactions, I felt some type of way because, you know, first of all, homie is from my area. And second of all, his stories, you know what I mean? I had some of his stories, he says, they're very unique. And it seems like a person can go through that. And I experienced some of them, to tell you the truth. You know, I've been jumping Rivera, you know what I mean? I had to jump over the fence, and I got myself cocked up with it wasn't bushes, like thorns and all that stuff. But, you know, it's just like, it was pretty similar. So when Johnny speaks, he brings me back to my reality because that's how the way Whittier Sela runs, you know what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong with Dubs. Like I said, he has every right and opportunity to come on. He wants to do a reaction, and he felt the way he did. And then, you know, I told him on a comment, hey, dog, I think you're kind of doing this, you know, just make sure you put somebody down, you know, get to know the individual. That's all I said. And then after, next thing you know, they got in tune and got in contact with Johnny, and everything changed. Everything was like, so I look at it like, hey, that's a win. You know what I'm saying? And even through that win, because people change, we could change our opinions and our perspective, you know. Dubs had and Gunner had the right to change, you know. Maybe they felt like, hey, damn, maybe I am doing this a little bit wrong. Maybe somebody else said something. Maybe his family, who knows? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You gotta ask Dubs that, like, why did you went from one narrative to a change of narrative, you know? But that's all I was saying. That you won't see me doing that at all. I will never kick anybody down or put anybody down. No matter, like I said, you know, whether I disagree with the YouTube channel or with anything else, you know, that's not my stilo. I don't run like that because I believe, you know, we could solve things by voice, and God gave us a voice to talk. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and they changed their narrative, and next you know, they did a beautiful thing. And even with that beautiful thing, like, there was still a lot of hate because people didn't think it was genuine. You know what I'm saying? Because how are you gonna talk about somebody and all of a sudden you're trying to help them out, right? That's what I'm saying, dog. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful what you say, dog. You know what I'm saying? Right away, you know, like, yeah, all of a sudden it became like, oh, yeah, we're going to raise money for Johnny. And they did. And they gave him the feria, and they were true to what they said, dog. So I got to give them a lot of props on that. But that's why I say, be careful what you say. You know what I'm saying? You know, I won't do reactions like that, you know, especially when it comes to Raza. I won't do nothing, no stuff like that, man, just straight up, you know. Now, unless somebody's going foul out and doing some negative, saying something like out of character, like out of bounds, then you might see a reaction from me, you know. But you don't see me doing reactions yet. You haven't seen me doing reactions yet. You know, but like I said, man, let me see. But why are they trying to say Soft White Underbelly wasn't using Johnny? Johnny said that Soft White Underbelly takes care of everyone. I wouldn't even know that, bro. I mean, I don't know if what's his name from Soft White Underbelly is breaking him off or not, to tell you the truth. I don't know that. You know, so that's something that only him and they know, you know. But, you know, the good thing is that Johnny is getting blessed by the people. And like I said, when you give your money out to these channels and so forth, man, you see it happen a lot of times too. Fudge, it's freaking freezing. I just got a mean old freaking blow of wind right now. we see these channels come out. A lot of us are supporters, man. We give money, you know, right? We pay, you know, we give the super chat and so forth. And the next thing you know, you don't like the individual. It just doesn't make sense, you know. That's what I'm saying. Be careful, you know, what you say or what you do or what you get, because now some of you feel offended, like, oh, I gave him $5 or I sent him and he don't even acknowledge me or this and that. That's on you, you know what I'm saying? Or other people, other channels, they get jealousy, man. Jealousy is a mofo, man, to tell you the truth, right? Now they're trying to do the right thing and they still get screwed. First of all, Dust was doing a reaction on them. People didn't like it. Now, you know, he's doing the right thing. People don't like it. It's just like, hey, dog, you can't make everybody happy. Hey, it doesn't work like that, man. I think the right thing's doing better than the wrong thing, that's for sure. So shout out to Dubs in there, man. Let me see. Jumping in real quick. First live I see, respect from Georgia. All right, Local TV, I appreciate that. Shout out to Georgia, you know. Yeah. Send my big dog, you know. Mark Salva Underbelly paid the rapper Baldy from LA 5G 35-minute interview, all the people out there. Yeah, well, you know what? That's what I'm saying. So, you know, people, come on, man. People, like Johnny said, he didn't know what he was getting himself into, man. He got into an interview and a conversation. He didn't know he was going to get it, was he even going to get paid or not. The whole moral, I think he was just trying to tell his story. You know what I'm saying? You should be, you know, that's the way, you know, we come out here, us YouTubers, we should be telling our story. You know, that's all it is. You know what I mean? Why we get paid and all that stuff, that's anything else is a blessing. And some of us are telling you the truth, they put it out there to take advantage, eh? You know what I mean? But that's for you to find out. That's just my opinion. You know, but there's some other solid people, you know, I believe that if you're putting good content out there and it makes sense, you know what I mean? Hey, why not make a living off it? You know, don't be hating the other person, because it takes time, man. You know, you come out, these stories, you know, they're right. They're revealing, they're the truth, most of them, you know, and you know, it's just, you're putting the content out there, and I think that's why Software Underbelly is successful, because he's telling people, whether he tells this person, I'll pay you 200, and then after he tells the next person, I'll give you 2,000, eh? You know what I mean? Shout out to South Central. Yes, for sure. You know, I've been in that predicament before, you know what I mean? Where I thought I was going to get a certain amount of money for doing a certain thing, and this other person got a certain amount of money, and it worked out both ways. I'm not going to hate on the other person. See, that's jealousy. That's envy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't work like that, man. I don't wiggle like that, man. I don't have no hater anymore. If you got 10,000, I only got 200. Hey, it is what it is. As long as I sign on the dotted line or I said yes, then that's my responsibility. I can't go back and renege and say, oh, dog, you know what I mean? How come he got 10,000? I only got 2? Because you know what? I wasn't smart enough to find an ass. And that's what I'm saying, you know? What's your channel? Tell him. Yeah. You know, shout out to Fleece Johnson. Oh, no, Fleece Johnson. Heard a lot about you. But that's all it is, man. You know, I'm a big deal. One of Johnny's videos, he says he would bring people to get interviewed by Software Underbelly and would be feria for dubs, and gunners are scammers. Well, you know, like I said, man, everybody has their opinion, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you see, Tim Dog, you know a lot that's what's going behind the scenes, and I understand that, man. You know, and if that's the case, man, you know, let the sunshine. Let the sunshine shine where it belongs, man. And that's why, you know, sometimes people look at even, you know, the subscribers as trolls, right? But you, like, you know, when you're talking real talk, you know, they're just worried about the truth being out, right? And that's what it is. You know, there's a difference between a troll and somebody telling the truth. You know, so you stay in line, my guy, and you keep cutting out and keep coming on and telling the truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if it offends them, you already know what's going to happen. They're going to block you. They're going to call you a troll. It comes with the territory. Just the way you do it to us YouTubers, you're going to get the same effect too. You know, you call a YouTuber a fake, a scam, a dropout, a phony, then we're going to call you a troll or this or desperate or that or madre or this. See, it goes, nobody wins. Nobody wins, man. Nobody wins. That's what I'm just trying to demonstrate and tell you guys. You know what I'm saying? There's no win in that, you know? And that's why, let me say, they blocked me on on their channels. Yeah, you know, maybe because you know something. It's more like you're a threat. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. You know, people look at you as threats. You know what I'm saying? You know, and so they don't want the truth to coming out. That's what I'm saying. There's a closet in everybody and most people, man. You know, white lies, you know what I mean? They're always going to come out, man. But, hey, if they treat you like that, if YouTube channels, like, they treat you like that, then it's better that you stay away, man. You know what I'm saying? You're especially if you say it and you know it's true to you, you know, and then, you know, you stay. I say, stay within your belief, man. You know, don't worry about what anybody else says, and and all this, or you're trying to conduct this, just stay within your lane. It's better like that. At least you can know in your heart's the truth. Now me, I will never know, to tell you the truth, so I can't judge them. Or maybe one day when it pops out, because the truth always comes out, man. You know what I mean? You can only lie so much, man. That's what I'm saying. It's just keep it real, man. That's I stay in my lane. So whatever they do, and that's on them. If they want to start blocking people, like I said, there's some people that come on here too, subscribers are trolling, man, and they're here for bad business. You know what I mean? And then there's other people that know them personally, or hear the what say and they say, and they get blocked too, because they don't want nothing revealed about them personally. Like you guys, like I said, who said it earlier, man? Shout out to you got, or you. I think you said it. Like, man, you gotta start doing a freaking a background check on all the YouTubers, eh? Because you never know what you're getting, man. Everybody loves a good talker, right? Everybody loves a good talker, man. But when you start hearing real stuff about them, it's just like, hey, it is what it is. Nobody's perfect, people. There's people that came on here that done drugs, done violence, done time, slapped their old ladies, domestic violence, and their children, done some crazy things, and they're gonna be forgiven, bro. That's personal, what I'm saying? And not to say like, hey, that's why I go by the Bible. The Bible says, hey, if none of us have sinned, throw your first stone, eh? You got, unless you have, you're straight, legitimate people. Like, I don't know anybody that's perfect to the bone. Only Jesus Christ was like that. You walk the straight line, right? The best way, to get to walk a straight line is or go from A to Z is walk a straight line, eh? That's it. And a lot of us, there's a lot of bumps in the road, man. So, that's if you know about, their situation and stuff, man, just, my opinion, keep it between yourself and stay away from them, man, and let the truth come out. Unless you want to come out and start, saying what you got to say, and then you already know what's going to happen. They'll start blocking you and so forth. And, they don't want, nobody wants, schmuck coming out of them, man. I'll tell you the truth, man. My side is hurting. Why are you laughing for it? Vanessa, what's so funny? But like I said, man, it's just like, we got to respect each other no matter what. The only people who lose are the subscribers, man. And when you start losing your focus, and you start losing your hope in YouTube, you shouldn't be watching it, And there's only certain of us, and I would hope that most of us, that we learn from our mistakes, man, No YouTuber's perfect, man. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of hidden clouds in a lot of YouTubers, But hey, we're entitled to make our mistakes just like you guys are, We can't go and fact check you guys and see what you guys are doing and what's coming up. You can see, read my other comments above, Big D. Let me see. They blocked me on their channels. Yeah, I know. You said that, man. Let me see. Big D. One of Johnny's videos says he's bringing. Yeah, I know. We talked about that one. Yeah, like I said, if Johnny wants to do it and he rides or die with Dubs and them, hey, that's between them, bro. It's not our lane to control that. You know what I'm saying? Just let them do what they gotta do. I think Johnny has a good judgment of character, and I think that when you hang around, when you mingle with somebody personally, YouTube is easy, right? We could say whatever we want to say. That's what I'm saying. Everybody likes a good talker, but when you meet somebody personally, it's totally a lot different. And a lot of good YouTubers, they demonstrate how they are. You know what I'm saying? In reality, to tell you the truth. So meeting them in person even makes it more excessive and more personal, to tell you the truth. So, like I said, man, I've been blessed. I've been in a lot of platforms. Excuse me. And I had like I said, you put Big D Quiet Village. I'm not representing my neighborhood, but you'll see the few channels and the platforms I came on. And another one, if you guys will see me in an old video, man. I got an old video of me in my neighborhood in 1996, or I think it was 95. It's called California Prison Bound. Make sure you guys tap into that one. California Prison Bound, and you guys will see me at 16 years old, man. Like, saying some stupid stuff, going through stupid stuff. And that's the way I was back then, real quick, a teenager, what I'm saying? And check that out, man. You see a couple clippings of me and a bunch of other individuals from California, blacks and Mexicans, to tell you the truth, man. So, I've been doing this since, man, back in the 90s. There's no glory in it, to tell you the truth. And that's why growing up, if you make it enough and you survive enough, and if you know enough and you've been in these certain places, you'll learn to understand how to respect people even more. You know what I'm saying? I respect the North, man. I do, bro. I honestly do, because, I honestly believe we call ourselves brothers and sisters, right? And you guys are my brothers and sisters up north, and I don't want to display no hate no more or anything. I have brothers and sisters in Texas, Oklahoma, all the way to New York. Black, brown, white, Asian. That's the way we're supposed to be demonstrating ourselves, man. Not just saying it, but being it, right? And that's the only way we're gonna win and educate ourselves, man. Change the narrative and support one another. And despite if they came out and they tattletaled or they ratted or so forth, then hey, that's up to your judgment if you want to respect them or not. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, before you judge them, make sure you guys judge yourself first. You don't know why they did this or you don't know why they did that for whatever reasons, but because they're always gonna say, right, a dropout is a dropout and so forth. But unless you know the person individually, then respectfully, you don't know them at all. So I give everybody an opportunity and everybody a chance to. They disrespect me or try to mock me or do something up. That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna say my name on the channel and you're gonna call me out on something, you better be respect. If you have that live open, I'm gonna come out and say something. And it's not to disrespect it, but to make sure that we understand each other. That's all it is, because anybody could say anything, man. But doing is another thing. And it says to get him a call. All right, yeah. So all right, guys. It's been an hour and a half, man. It's not raining no more. Look at easy right here, man. But it got this cold wind. It's been a blessing, man. It's been an honor. Hopefully nobody takes anything out of content. I'm not here to disrespect them. I get along with everybody. I just have my opinions about certain people. Like West Coast Graffiti said earlier about Duno. I didn't know who a person, how he is. West Coast Graffiti, knows him personally. But there's a lot of things we got to be careful what we say because anybody can say anything, right? And that's the way I look at it. So, hey, appreciate you guys, man. All you beautiful people that were on here, man. Let's just show each other love. Doesn't matter if I'm a Giants fan or a Dodgers fan, right? Doesn't matter if I live up north or down south, man. The main thing is that it's all about respect, man. And everybody who came on here was nothing but respectful, and I appreciate that. 805 just wanted to stop by and say, Cubo, yeah, I appreciate you. Hey, if anybody, check out Barbecue, 805 Barbecue Junkie. He does some good things. I love his channel. It's about cooking, man. Who doesn't love food, man? Also check out Drunken Chef, you know what I'm saying? Nothing but, see, my mouth is getting watery already. When they do that barbecue, like, And that's what I'm saying. Food brings each other together, man. Right? Music brings us together. That's what I'm saying, man. Let's just stay in our own lane, man. That's what I say. Catch. A big day. Saludos. Gracias, eh? Raza Business. Gracias, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Love and respect, eh? Like I said, I'll do a little bit more live. I'll do a little bit more content stuff. Like I said, just feeling my groove, man. Just getting in my groove, people. But I appreciate you guys, man. Without you guys, nothing's impossible. Let's just remember that. We all need each other. Let's support each other. Let's be beautiful to our families and be a blessing to the world, man. All right? With that being said, man, Big D. Bah. Wow. Pomona.